Well, hey guys, welcome back once again, my friends, to Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango W3CT, your good old friend Jack. And this is my ham radio journey. We're going to get underway here. I just checked the radar because I thought I felt rain, but I think it's just branches falling, or those little, whatever they are, like these little pine cone things, these pine needles. So, all right, well, let's get started right after this. Okay guys, anyway, so I was out here, and I told you I don't really like to do activation videos, but I was out here the other day. I didn't record it. I didn't take the camera out of the car. I just decided I'm going to come out here and activate this particular game lands, is what it is. So, and I set the antenna up, as you've seen here on this video. I just showed you the antenna setup, which is really just simple antenna setup. It's a end-fed half-wave, 40-meter end-fed half-wave. Check the SWR here first before I get started. It's still flat from being out here last week, so I'm good, okay? Anyway, and it's just a very simple setup. You can even see where I got the end of it coming right to the picnic table, and got the coax there going right to the G90, okay? That's what I'll be using today. Anyway, what was really interesting about this whole thing was I had 16 contacts in 50 minutes. I've never ever activated like that, ever, since I started doing POTAs. And I mean, I'm not by any means like some of you guys out there have a lot of POTA activations under your belt, right? I don't have that many, but I got off work today. We get off work early on Fridays. We get to leave the building at 2:20. Excuse me. And I figured, you know, what the heck, come out a little bit, see if I can recreate what I did the other day. So first I'm going to see if I get spotted, and we'll see how this goes. I am working 20 meters again. I do have internet today, so that's a positive. So we'll see what we can rustle up here. Just checking the spot to see if I get spotted. I did pre-spot myself, so hopefully it's going to pick me up here. I did check the radar, the local radar, to see, but sometimes those are off. I don't even know where that radar comes out of, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. I'm just seeing if I get spotted first, and then I'll go from there. If not, I can spot myself, because like I said, I do have internet, so that's positive. But I am paper logging. You're like, hey, wait, Jack, you just talked about doing computer logging. Well, I just decided to leave the computer in the car and paper log today. Isn't that funny when you're waiting to see if you're spotted, that second seems like it's minutes. We'll see if it picks me up here. Nope, I'm just going to spot myself now just to be sure I get in here. 14,056, 5. All right, am I spotted now? Did it take it? Yeah, it got it. All right, see what happens. All right, I'm going to play around here and see if we can find anybody today. Okay, anyway, the microphone wasn't picking me up here for some reason on the camera, which is weird, but man, it's technology, right? So I did manage to activate. I had to shut everything down really quick because like a rain squall came through, or a brief shower came through. And so I put everything back in the car. That sunlight's really weird right there. Let's put it over here. All right, so anyway, I put everything back in the car and trying to square the camera. But anyway, I did activate. I got 14 right now. I'd like to get a few more. I mean, it's only 20 after 4 Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, I can say one thing. We talk a lot about, people talk about training you to do CW, okay? The one variable, and I love CW Ninja. I mean, I listen to it all the time in the car, but it's crystal clear, right? You're hearing the letters crystal clear, and there's no static, there's no people walking. I had some guy just walking right over everybody trying to send calls. It was horrible, horrible. And I'm sure he was just on a frequency just close to me, and I don't even know if there's any filters on the G90. Maybe you can tell me. Maybe I need to learn how to use my radio better to turn the filters on, but yeah, it was just horrible, man. And, you know, but with the static, with the QRM, the QRB, right? Static and the noise and the bleed overs, it makes copying CW a lot more challenging. And you're sitting there and you're trying to call people back, and some people are extraordinarily helpful and very, very happy to send their call 2 or 3 times. Some people send it once. If you don't get it, they're gone. So, I mean, they just don't get in a logbook, you know, but I wish people would just, you know, if you ever see this video and you're that kind of person, you just send it once, they didn't get it, I'm gone. So, most people on POTA activations that I found are extremely helpful and very nice, because you know, if you've been out there activating, you know the pressures, right? I can copy 30 words, well, 30 characters, I guess a second, 30 words, 30 characters a second, you know, or 30 characters a minute, I'm sorry, in the car driving, you know, and you're just listening to the beeps and the dashes and the dots, and it's easy, it's fine. But when you get the radio, you get the bleed over, you get all that stuff on your radio, the storm was coming through, you know, there's a lot of static on there, so it is a big variable, okay? So if you watch these videos and you think, man, that Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango can't copy code, that's probably what it is, right? I'm doing my best out here. All of you do your best. I've sent my call sign 3 or 4 times to somebody once or twice, you know, just to make sure they get it. Also, another thing, when you're hunting, if you're out there hunting, make sure, this is something that I've learned, make sure you click on re-spot, and what happens there is the activator gets your call sign. So if you're not sure if he got it, or she, make sure you re-spot, and then that call sign will come up. So guys, I'm going to sit here and play around a little bit more. Thank you for watching this video. I know it wasn't very long. I know I don't like doing activation type videos, but maybe this is more something of like a CW pointer video, right? We'll just call it that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll talk to you next time. This is Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango W3CT, your good old friend Jack, and this is my ham radio journey. 73s, and I hope to catch you on the airways. Talk to you next time. Hopefully get you on a POTA activation. We'll see you then, or hear you then. We'll talk to you next time. Bye for now, everybody. Just not done yet. Have to try to get a few more. Maybe I should do some hunting. That might be a trick.